Okay guys, this is a setup of how I do my leg presses. So I have 4 resistance bands, and what I do, I put a knot on the bands, on each bands. And usually I use the black bands, but one of my black bands is torn because I was outside at nighttime here in Japan in the park, and I wrapped it around a bench to do some chest presses, and it actually got cut under the bench. So I have some new orange bands that I came with there that I brought with me from Canada, and so I just have to open those up to use them. So I'm going to use 2 bands on each side, and each band is not like I said before. And I have these heavy duty clamp that I travel with all the time. They're pretty heavy. Actually, when I was at the airport, several different airports, even in Cambodia, going through Vietnam, I had to open up my bag completely because these things went off, of course. They wanted to know what it was. They thought it was some kind of weapon. Yeah. Because I carry most of this stuff in my carry-on bag because it's too much for the suitcase. And the resistance bands, they were a little confused when they saw them too. So that just goes to show people don't know a lot about workout equipment. Anyway, so I'm going to use these 2 metal clamps. I took them to Cambodia with me, but one of them look kind of funny here. I'm not too sure what's going on. I don't think it's broken. It's just got a little widen up in here. And you're going to need one of these. A nice piece of wood, flat wood. This one still has the plastic in it, but I'm not taking the plastic off because I don't need to. And you need one of these. Very important. This is what I'm going to put under the door. And this, all my bands are going to be connected through here. So you need one of these little clamps here. So simply put that in here like this. And you drop all your bands in here as well. This should be a live video. Not the way I'm going about it. Should be a live video, honestly. Because it's a little time consuming. Just makes the video a lot longer to upload. And I don't want to be doing any video editing. Yeah, I'm a bit lazy when it comes to that stuff. Well, I'm not a good editor. No professional by means. And then I close up this. Bear with me, guys. Might look a little bit boring right now, but I promise it will get much better as we roll along. I want to cover this. Yeah. So this is how it's going to look. It looks kind of crazy, but this is the way it should look. Okay, and this part is going to go under the door. So my metal clamps, heavy duty clamps, should I put it like this? This way is okay. Okay, and then I just lock it. You want to lock it in place here. So by locking it, what it does, got to make sure this is very tight because your feet is going to be rested on this thing. So that one is in, and the second one goes on the opposite side. It's too close. So the reason why I put these on, because I don't want anything to slide. When I put the band, resistance bands on this board, you don't want it to be sliding off. Is this necessary? Not really, but it feels much better on the feet when you're doing leg presses. This is moving a little bit. So I think maybe because it's too far off to the edge. Okay, a little bit better. Wire the jam right in there. And it's very hard for me to turn these things because I have a lot of problem with tendonitis in my right wrist right now. So it is very difficult for me where my strength is concerned in putting these things together. So I'm going to turn it inwards like this. Just to make sure it's jammed in there. So if you are doing this, basically you might have one of these already set up, that you never have to take it apart all the time. That would be very useful. Yes, guys, it's kind of hard for me to turn this because of my problem with my left wrist, right wrist right now. But it's okay where it is. I don't like how it's sitting like this, sir. They're so off balance here. Why is that? But both sides look the same. But anyways, it's not gonna move. So that's the setup, guys. That is where your feet's gonna go. And so we'll put 2 bands on this side. 2 bands to this side and 2 on this side. So the reason why I put a nut on the band is so you can have more resistance. And I have this little cover here by my door because there's a step up coming into the house. So I'll bring the camera to show you what I'm doing over here. Yes, guys, it's a lot of work. So that's the bottom of the door. And this is my little gadget here. So this is what I will do. I will take it and I will put it like this. So it's under the door. And then I lock the door. Yep. Bring back my resistance bands up here. And then I make sure, make sure you lock that door. You don't want any kind of accidents. So the door is locked. This guy is not going anywhere. And then I put back my camera right here. So it's in place. So my resistance bands are all attached in here. It's a long boring video, but what the heck. So the next step is to get the workout done. And guys, this video is not going to be edited. It's just going to go up the way it is. How much time we did there? 10 minutes. So let's see if we can use the rest of the time to get 4 sets of presses done. Oops. Yeah, okay, so I may pause the camera because I need to get a good angle of how I'm doing this exercise so you guys can see, because that angle is not really good. I don't want you to see my crotch. So let's pause it. Okay guys, so let's get these done. So everything is all set up. What I did, I took my resistance band and I put it across like this. So both sides, both bands you will put over like this. And in this way it's set up right now. This is not coming off the board. This metal clamp is what's gonna hold it from slipping off the board. So you just gotta lie in place. Yeah, this looks a little crazy, but guess what? It actually works. As long as it works, that's what's most important. It works. Keep it set up and you don't have to go through this all the time. So everything is in there. So I put my feet on the board like this. The reason why I kept this plastic on the board is because the edge of the board might be a little sharp, so I don't want to find out. So I keep the plastic there and I go bare feet. Or you can just put a running shoes on if you want. So it's all set up and you just got to get used to doing this and keep it balanced. So I have a lot of resistance because I put a knot on the band. So here we go for the first set. So that's the first set. So this resistance band, you keep your 2 hands on it to make sure you can keep it nicely balanced and keep going in a straight motion. In the beginning, it's going to be a little bumpy trying to get a straight motion. But once you start doing it, it will be more comfortable for you. So second set. So that's the second set. So for the last 2 sets, we're gonna go with the increase the resistance by going up with more bands. So put on the other side too. I wish my black bands were the ones wasn't broken, because honestly I could use it right now. Oh. Okay, here we go. Third set. Resistance bands, presses, leg presses. And this one is hard, guys. It is friggin' hard. It's not easy. This one is hard. The bands are in place. Good luck to you if you can actually pull this off. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Yep, it is hard as hell. Okay, so usually at the gym you want to take your legs off of the footrest of the machine, but in this case I'm not taking my legs off because it's a bitch to put back on. Just joking. So take your legs off, give your legs a little break there. And back in to the next set. Final set. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 8, 9. So I'm going to do a drop set. So just flick off one of the bands. If you can lift more bands, it's good for you. Make sure your base is strong, that you can actually do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yo, that's it, guys. That's how it works. Resistance bands, presses for the legs. You know where you saw the design first? Of course, me, crazy guy like myself. But I've been doing this for a long time, guys. It's not the first time. It actually works. It's very effective. I've been doing it to help to rebuild my left legs because of a quadricep tear. And since I'm traveling all the time, I'm on the road, I have to come up with ways of training without having to spend a lot of money going into a gym to get the same results. Okay, guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Help me to get the numbers up so I can do live videos. I'm like quarter the way there right now, but I need to get a bit higher in order to do live videos. That's 1,000 subscribers I need. And I could do live right now, but I'm only limited to what subscribers I actually have. But over 1,000, it opens up the door to everyone can see my videos. Okay, guys, thank you for your support. And from Japan to everybody, have a nice day. Catch you in the next video.